All right, guys, let's go ahead and intro you to the dime 1-4 formation. In previous years, this formation was called dime 1-4-6. It is pretty much a staple in the Madden community as terms of like just the most dominant defenses over the last couple years. It is one of the best, and truthfully, it's pretty much it's pretty much dollar on crack this year, but a lot of people just aren't familiar with it, and they went the easy route in terms of setting up dollar. And I will 100% get this out of the way. Dollar is a lot easier to set up in terms of what you have to do with manual adjustments and whatnot. But in terms of the overall effectiveness of the blitz, that is where dime 1-4-6 really comes into play. So the play we're going to be taking a look at here, and I'm only going to show you the dumb it down version here. I'm not going to get into all the different people you can drop into coverage. I'm not going to get into, different situational blitzes, all the different people you can use her. We'll save that for the Discord. I do finally have this membership thing on YouTube. I might, throw it on there if I decide to go that route and do tips and stuff under that. But it'll definitely be on the Discord. It might make its way up on the website, maddendaily.com. But let's go ahead, dive right into it, right? So Spinner Dog 3 is going to be the play we're going to be taking a look at. This is going to be the dumb it down version of this blitz. And I say dumb it down because it's the easiest of all of them to set up. So coaching adjustments. You want to go ahead, auto alignment set to base. You need this set to base. Otherwise, your players may get out of position. Zone drops, completely whatever you want. You can do 30 and 5. You can do 25 and 5. You can do 20 and 10, 20 and 0, whatever the case may be. Whatever your preferred zone drop setups are. Same thing with match coverage. You can leave it on. You can turn it off. Doesn't matter. So Spinner Dog 3 is going to be the name of the play. You're not going to run this flipped or with auto flip on. You want to run it where the slot corner is blitzing off the left in order to get the most success here. Now, on top of that, we're going to show this against, bunch halfback strong with the running back on the right. We'll show it against slide protect right, slide protect left, double team defensive tackle, blocked running back, and then we'll talk about how this goes into the previous video where how it will actually play against a running back blocked on the left-hand side. So for the sake of this, we're going to call tight end vertical. Just a generic 5-out play. Doesn't really matter. Now, as you can see, the players move all over the place initially. So what you want to do is as soon as you break the huddle, you want to go ahead, hit right bumper, and down on the left analog stick. That's going to pinch your entire defense, right? That's going to put everybody in the position that they need to be in outside of this outside linebacker on the left. So this player that is on the left-hand side in a 3-rec, you want to go ahead, move him back pretty much on this outside hip of this left defensive end right here, and you want to go ahead and blitz him. You'll see his blitz angle goes directly into the A-gap, and then after that, you want to play on the outside linebacker on the right-hand side. Like I said, this is the dumb it down setup. This is the very basic in terms of what you can do. Now, the reason I like this in terms of a dumb it down setup is this player is going to be our user. We're going to lurk over the middle of the field. Meaning, if you want hard flats, you can put hard flats out there. If you want cloud flats, you can do that. But just know, if they send 5 people out, it's going to get screamed at, right? So if they don't block anybody, so here's just 5 out right here, you'll see A-gap pressure, just like dollar, just like nickel 3-3, all the popular defenses, right? So we're going to do the same thing. Set him up. Click onto this outside linebacker on the right-hand side. And then now let's go ahead and slide protect to the right. As I mentioned, if they slide protect to the right, what you'll see happen, oh, look, A-gap pressure. Also, when they do this, a lot of the times the defensive end on the left-hand side will be the guy that comes in free. So if they were to go ahead and now slide protect to the left, right? So if they were to go ahead and slide protect to the left right here, what you'll see happen, A-gap pressure coming right up the middle. So no matter if they send 5 out, if they slide to the right, slide to the left, or as you'll see right here where we're going to double team that defensive tackle, these are basically the 3 easiest ways to generate or to pick up blitzes. If they were to double team that defensive tackle, what you'll see happen is you're going to get a combination of defensive end B-gap. You saw him come in, get picked up at the last second, and also edge heat, right? So one more time, we'll just go ahead and show that. Right? Very simple thing to do here. As I mentioned, you're not focusing too much on on really anything else. The pressure is going to come in. You're lurking. You're in a generic cover 3. You're sending 5 people. Very good blitz. Now, if they were to go ahead and block the running back, as I mentioned, if they were to go ahead and send out 5, right, the pressure was going to come in. If they block the running back on the right-hand side, what you'll see happen, running back goes ahead, slides over, picks it up. That is not going to happen all the time. And let me go ahead and just walk you through this even a step further, right? So if we go ahead, stack him, play on this guy, we block the running back on the right-hand side, right? Boom. As you can see, that time, for whatever reason, the corner came in free and the A-gap. So go ahead, do this again. All right. Just blocking the running back on the right-hand side. As you can see, we get the outside heat and also the A-gap both coming in. You see that there's basically no way simply blocking a running back is going to be able to pick up 2 players coming in free, right? And you see, once again, my user over here on the right-hand side is just dropping back into coverage. Nothing crazy. I'm not like really fake rushing. I'm just trying to, pick off whatever that first read that they're trying to throw is. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, for those of you guys that were watching, what happens if your running back's actually on the left? And I came out in bunch for this because I just want to explain how this works a little bit differently. We're going to do the exact same setup, right? Now, if the running back is on the left-hand side, just blocking, right? No blocking slide or anything like that, just blocking, what you see happen, A-gap pressure still comes in. So we've talked about running back on the right. You can't go ahead and slide right, can't slide left, can't block your running back, can't double team. What a lot of people will do, comp players, the running back will be on the left-hand side. They will use the running back on the left-hand side for a simple block and be done with it, right? They're not going to slide either direction normally. And when they do that, you see that the A-gap pressure still comes in. So you may be thinking, what picks this blitz up, right? And I'm going to show you a couple different things that's kind of unique to this formation. If they were to go ahead and block the running back on the left and slide protect to the right, see that the pressure came in, but it came in because Aaron Donald essentially glitched in free, right? You go ahead, you see he essentially gets passed off, beats the rusher, whatever the case is. You see he goes ahead and comes in, right? But the pressure itself goes ahead and gets picked up. So same exact setup. Go ahead, block the running back on the left, and slide protect to the right. What will happen? Edge heat, right? So a lot of the times you will still, with a blocked running back on the left, slide protecting to the right, you will see that you will still get a lot of edge heat because the running back's going to go ahead and go to the middle of the field, right? See how he goes to pick up the middle linebacker that's looping. My user, same thing. I'm just dropping back into coverage, and you see that corner comes in, right? So very good pressure even against a blocked running back with a slide protect to the right. So now we're going to block the running back, and we're going to slide protect to the left, right? So here we go. Same everything. Block the running back, slide protect to the left. Pressure comes in. Pressure doesn't come in, excuse me. So the counter to this particular blitz would be to block the running back and slide protect to the left. Now, blocking and sliding this can pick up the blitz. I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't. If you block the running back on the left and slide protect to the left, you will pick up this blitz more times than not. If you block the running back on the right and slide protect to the left, you also will pick up the blitz a decent amount of the time, but not 100%, right? It'll be, I'd say, probably 50-50, 60-40, you'll pick it up. But once again, it's requiring you to block a running back and slide protect. So if you want to send 5 out, is there a way to do that against this? And truthfully, yes. And this is where this game becomes very silly, right? And this is just a difference in the game. So we're going to come out, we're doing the exact same thing, right? We're going to set up our blitz. Boom, we're good to go, right? So good to go right here. Now look at the play art. If the linebacker is blitzing into the A-gap, you're good to go. If they come out and bunch strong, but then they flip it to where you have all their guys going to the left, look at the rush angle. My rush angle completely changes, and instead of going to the A-gap, actually just goes to the B gap. So if they do that, the counter for you is to simply move him inside more. That's all you got to do. But at the same time, that is something you have to know. And that's why I wanted to bring it up, because you can get the same type of pressure, whether it be the A gap or the edge heat. But you do have to move that player in. Otherwise, he's going to simply loop to the B gap. Right. And it's just something that got to know. Like you said, or like I said, like if you set it up like this, the pressure is never going to come in the way that you want to, because he's always going to loop around the edge, right? So you got to move him inward in terms of still trying to get that A-gap blitz. My personal preference when they do this is, instead of leaving him like right here and moving him in that way, I'll stack him over top of the defensive tackle. So now when they flip over, I've got this more traditional like cover 3 or a nickel 3-3 A-gap type of blitz, instead of a, what do you call it? Instead of the dollar-esque blitz. But when you do this, more times than not, you're going to end up getting A-gap pressure. But if you don't move that player in further, you're going to get basically no pressure at all, or it'll be outside edge pressure that takes too long to come in. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown. If you want to see a full breakdown on Dime 1-4, let me know in the comments. If we get enough people that actually want to see it, we'll break it down, like I said, in the Discord or on the website or in this membership thing on YouTube or wherever the case may be. We just may break it down for free on YouTube. I have no idea yet. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more, definitely drop a comment, like the video, all that fun stuff to help me out with that YouTube algorithm. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.